On my previous video, I have looked into the Ritz-Carlton Kuala Lumpur Club Executive Deluxe Room and the dining places as well as some of the common area they have here. You may check it out by clicking the link above if you haven't watched that. In this part 2 of the Ritz-Carlton Kuala Lumpur Hotel review, I will look into the facilities they have in this hotel. Hi, welcome to Danny on the Go Special Season 4. I'm Danny. Then the review begins in 14 seconds from now. The Ritz-Carlton Kuala Lumpur indeed is a nice place to rejuvenate, and if you are looking for a 5-star hotel in the Bukit Bintang area for a staycation, the facilities in this hotel may capture your attention. Even though this hotel is a little dated, but looking at most of the hotels in this area are almost the same, I will say the details they put into the facilities are much more better than the rest. All facilities for the hotel are located at level 4. Upon coming out from the lift, on the right is the reception and also the changing room area where the lockers, sauna and steam room are, while on the left are the rest of the facilities. Let's move to the left side first. On the right is the Ritz Kids Club, a place for kids to play around. It's fully carpeted and there's a lots of items to play around inside. Surely this is a heaven for family with kids. It operates from 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. and if parent needs more to play with their kids, there are more programs available. Guests can get the timetable of the program at the reception. Plenty of program to choose from as you see here. Moving inside a bit is the gym. It operates 24 hours daily for in-house guests. Guests needs the key card to access the gym. Inside is not big, but the equipments are quite well equipped and all are Technogym branded. There are towels and infused water available too. Let's move out and here we will see one of the 2 swimming pools available in this hotel. On the left side is the towel and infused water station. It's not a squarish pool, but good enough if one wants to swim a few laps here. At the side is the changing room and toilet and also a shower. There are plenty of seats and sun lounges at the side of the pool. This is a family pool where parents can swim with their kids. There is no wading pool around in this hotel, and there is no pool bar as well. A bit is the part I like most in the hotel, the spa village. Here is the adult zone, or rather 16 years old and below are not allowed to enter. There is a walkway with water features and greeneries at the side. Walking into this part is totally a different part of the hotel. There is a small pond at the side with more water features. It literally brings out the meaning of spa where water is the main element. There is a retail shop inside and one can conduct a treatment inside there. Outside are some foot massage therapy chairs with wooden buckets around. Interestingly, I can see some tortoise in this pond, real tortoise. Beside this area is the second swimming pool for the hotel. As stated in the sign here, 16 years old and below are not allowed to enter. This swimming pool is a free-form swimming pool with water features and fountain at the side. On one end is a jacuzzi-like pool located on top of the swimming pool where one needs to be careful walking into it. There is a Japanese-style onsen water flowing out, but it's not the hot water. I love this area as it's secluded and have privacy. But one needs to be here early as it's not big, so at times there are many guests using this area. Water from this small pool will cascade down to the swimming pool, and I love the setting around here. It's a long free-form pool, so you won't feel cluttered even there are many guests around. Sun lounges are located at the side, but it seems not enough at most of the time. So I will be here after breakfast and occupy at least one of the sun lounges and spend hours here relaxing. At least there will not be kids running around and screaming. Next, let's check out the changing room and the facilities inside. From the lift, on the right is the reception, and there's a small lounge facing it for one to rest. Guests needs to register with the room number if wants to access the changing room. The male and female changing room are separated with same facilities inside. Upon entering, there will be lockers on the left side. Inside the locker, there's a towel, a bathrobe with hangers, and a pair of slippers. More towels are available if needed. Facing the lockers is the powder area and waiting skill. Moving a bit, there are sanitized small towels provided, and on the left side is the toilet, while on the right is the vanity area with the basins and mirror and other grooming amenities provided. Then there are 4 shower cubicles, 2 on each side, where inside there are shower amenities with Diptyque brand too. On the far end is the steam room. Facing it is the sauna. And one will not miss is this tempting bubbling hot jacuzzi tub. Truly, I can enjoy and stay fresh in this jacuzzi. The sauna, steam room and jacuzzi operates from 7 am till 9 pm. So guests can come in anytime they want as the operation time is very long. Having a staycation in this hotel truly is an enjoyable moment for both adults and kids. I personally love the facilities they have in this hotel, and to my surprise, an old hotel like this can maintain high standard features like this. Perhaps it's wise not to put any high hope before I come to this hotel. Therefore, surprise will comes in. Here is some reviews from myself for this hotel. When coming to stay in a hotel, choosing a good location is very important. Tourists or traveler that comes to Kuala Lumpur, either they will choose to stay in around Bukit Bintang area or KLCC area because these are the two places that's most happening in Kuala Lumpur. Most of the five-star hotel in Bukit Bintang area, either they are actually facing the main street, which is very traffic heavy and crowded, or they are a bit far away. So Ritz-Carlton Kuala Lumpur is actually behind the main street of Bukit Bintang, and yet it is very quiet. So the location for this hotel is actually very nice because you can stay away from the crowd as well as the noise of the traffic. This hotel is very nice because it's like behind the main street, yet you can just walk to the main street of Bukit Bintang, and opposite is the pavilion. It's just 2 minutes walking on normal pace. So I think the location is just perfect for any traveler or tourist that come to stay here, especially it is a five-star hotel. And then what I think of another good thing about this hotel is the service. The service is just excellent because Ritz-Carlton Hotel is famous of the very good service, and no doubt the service are very good. I would say that most of the staff here, they are actually foreigners. They are not locals. And because of that, maybe they are putting 150% more to work, they will strive to actually communicate with the tourists or the traveler or the guests themselves. Even their English is not that good, but I can see the effort they put in order to communicate with me. But the thing is, sometimes it's a little bit difficult to understand what they're talking about. But at least they are putting the effort to actually, help the guests or assist the guests in whatever way they can. Another good thing about the hotel is, I would say about the room first. The room, it's very nice, it's very big, it's very huge. I would say that very seldom an old hotel, five-star hotel, has a very nice layout and setting. I think they did a very good job on the refurbishment because the decorations or the features is quite nice actually. Consider this is a very old hotel. And what I noticed that they have a lot of PowerPoints because some hotels they really have very lack of PowerPoints, or sometimes the PowerPoints is not at the good location. We have to actually find it properly. But this room, I can say that I have more than 10 PowerPoints around, and hopefully I wouldn't get electric shock because of that. They have PowerPoint on the business table, which is normal. Beside the bed, yes, which is normal. They have it at the vanity area, and then they even have one at the bottom of this window here. I don't know why they have it here. Maybe they will think that someone will actually sit on the couch and use the laptop, so they will have a PowerPoint here. So PowerPoint is a plus point for the room here. When talking about the facilities, I like the spa village the most. Due to the space of the hotel, which is very big, they actually have a zone for adults. So they are not allowed 16 years old and younger people or guests to enter this zone. So people like me who like quietness, it's a plus point. I like the swimming pool. I like the features, the greeneries, the water features around. I just love that place. And to be honest, I spent hours there, sitting down there or even swimming or soaking in the water just because the surrounding and the setting was so nice there. I love that very much. So that's why that's a plus point for that. Well, now I have to talk about something that is not so good. Now, first of all, I would like to talk about the view. Now, if you notice that this hotel is located behind the main street of Bukit Bintang, and it is surrounded by many high-rise and tall buildings around. So therefore, most of the rooms here, you cannot get a good view of the city or even the street view. So coming to this hotel, I would say that most probably you need to actually stay in the room without any view. Like this window you can see here is all blocked by all the buildings around. Mainly it's because it's a lower floors, or even in the higher floors, I think that you can merely only can see a part of the street and not the whole entire city view there. So this is not so good point if you consider want to have a room that has a view in a hotel. Secondly, I want to talk about the soundproof of the hotel room. Um, I will say that the staff actually arranged me to stay in a quiet room, which is a good point. Which is what I always say the service is good because I requested a quiet room and they actually give me a very quiet room. Um, it's only a bit low, but there's no one staying around beside, so therefore it's very quiet at night. But why I'm saying the soundproof is not that good because I still can hear some noise from outside, like because down there is actually a swimming pool. In the evening time, I still can hear people actually, you know, I don't know they are very happy or what they are actually talking or laughing very loud. I can still hear it inside the room. So the soundproof is not that good here. And another thing is coming to the hotel itself. Um, they have a smoking room indoor, and people will smoke. It is very normal when there's a smoking room inside, but they will come out from the smoking room every time they open and close the door. The smoke will actually comes out, and the smoke smell can be smelled around the rest of the indoor area, especially beside it is a library restaurant. So every time I walk by that area, I have to walk very fast because I'm a non-smoker, and I can be a little very sensitive when there's a smoke smell or cigarette smell around. So I just have to say that the smoking area is just not in a very good location because it's indoor. And talking about the design, as a designer, I'm not interior designer, but when it comes to design, I will actually very easy when we look into a room or a setting whether it's good or not. Um, the hotel is old. They did a lot of wainscoting panel or walls around. The room, yeah, they do have a wainscoting cupboard looking here, but they do it very wisely by combining the wallpaper and the color differently to make the whole entire room looks better. But in the common area, there are some wainscoting panel and wall which is very plain. I think that is not really nice because it looks very old. Especially in the club lounge, which I will reveal in a week later. They use dark brown wainscoting wall. That really looks really old to me, which I don't really like. Another thing is about the washroom. Now, many people say that the washroom looks very luxurious and elegant because it's marbles everywhere. But to me, there are too much of marbles, and they're using white marbles. Uh, the white marbles with white texture. They're using white lights, and with the basin it's white, the bathtub is white, and the toilet is white. When I go into the washroom, it's like the whole thing is white color, and it's just like one flat piece of white color things in the room, and it's so bright. It's extremely bright. I feel there's no elegance inside, which I find that I think I don't know why they use so much of white marbles inside. Probably they can actually use different kind of colors. Five-star hotel washroom, normally they have marbles. I mean, they're using marbles is very normal, but the usage of the marbles texture and the colors is very important. To me, it's too much white inside. Probably if dismantling these marble can be a little costly, I can suggest them to use some decorations. They have a plant inside, but the plant is like almost dead. They only have a green small plant inside. Perhaps they can give some flower plants inside, like orchid or kind of things. They can, they can actually have more colors inside and give the whole entire washroom a more lively and fresh look inside. So this is my review and rating for the hotel, and I hope that it's useful and helpful to you. I hope that you like my video, and if you like my video, please hit the subscribe button, and it means a lot to me. I hope to see you again on my next video, because there are more videos about hotel reviews coming out in the coming days. And I hope to see you again on my next video. Till then, bye.